Hello, friends, how are you? I hope all of you are fine. Today, I do not want to ask you any question, but there is something that is going in my heart. Let me transform that what is going into my heart into a question. There are two kinds of people in the society. One is from the same family, one which do not have a higher education qualification, but he, even born in a rich family, he started from a very low level of work, which is an ethical work, very small work, which is an ethical work, like a tea vendor or something like that, versus a person from the same family who has been established as a, but that person, maybe not all, a few amongst them, very few, that are involved in unethical works. So unethical means that unethical works mean it is a wide variety. I am not going to specify here. There are a lot of type of unethical works are there. So what do you think that the person which belongs to very, he himself is from the same family but he is very affluent, but he is involved in unethical works that the society does not know, but he or she himself know. But when he or she comes in front of the society, society gives them respect, full respect. So what do you think? Who is going to be the real winner at the end of the day, at the end of the life? Let me give you my opinions. You may have a different opinion and you may write your comments below. But let me give you my opinion. First of all, let us take a person who do not have a higher qualification but belongs to a very affluent family and started from a very small work like a tea vendor or something else. So when he started, the society has a different opinion about him. Oh, he is an unintelligent, failed guy. That is why he is making tea for the others and serving for the others. And the society do not give him respect because of his work. But he do not hide anything from the society. Then he honestly keeps on doing his work and work and work. But society never gives him the respect. Society always treat him as a second grade person. On the other hand, let us see the next scenario. In the next scenario, the same person from the same affluent family with the very high qualification, a very few person out of that, the whole big number of the society, they are involved in unethical issues. The society does not know, and society, they came back into the society and society gives him so much respect. And when the society gives them so much respect, and what happens next? What do you think? What is going to happen next? The sin that they had committed, nobody other knows except their mind. And now the first time when they committed the sin, nobody knows. This gives him another, what you can say, a fearless moment to repeat the same act again, because the first time nobody has caught them. So they do it second time, the third time, fourth time, fifth time, and their mind after repeating this so many times, their mind comes in, makes a habit of these sins, these bad habits, and they themselves knows that this is not the right thing. So ultimately what happens, society even doesn't know, their mind came against them, and their mind brings them into mental concoctions. There is a lot of thoughts, and ultimately they become the enemy of themselves. They cannot recall the things, they cannot, their wisdom becomes blunt, they are not able to do the things effectively. In their families, they are not so much being given respect, and their mind becomes their enemies, and slowly they capture themselves into a situation where they cannot came out. Their respect slowly declines, not only in their eyes but also in the eyes of the other family members. But on the first case, a person who started with a small work can make his work large with repeated efforts, and when he makes his work at a grand scale, this same society starts giving an example of that person. Look at that person, look at the case one, that person. He started from a very small work and now he has become a big giant. So the same society is giving the example of that person. And the initial days of that person, the society was against the case one, against all the opinions of the society was against the case one. So the whole idea is that whether you belongs to an affluent family and you have a good large education, do not commit such unethical works that ultimately you will trap yourself into a situation where your mind starts working against you. But instead be on the ethical path, because when you choose the ethical path, your mind always remains silent, because you always took the right path. So at the end of the day, we are answerable to ourselves, we are answerable to our souls, we are answerable to our minds. So that we must keep into our mind. That is your friend's video today. I hope you like it. Please share your comments below. This is your friend's video. Please come again next time. All the best. Bye bye.